All right, now we're going to look at the second part of the Pro Tools file naming protocol. We remember that when we record a clip into Pro Tools, what Pro Tools does is first look at the name of our track, and then it looks into its audio files folder to see if there's any other audio files that have the same name or start with the same name. In this case, we have recording. We already do have some recording files in here. You can see the last one is recording_04, which is the last recording we made here. So what Pro Tools does when you make a new recording is that it will take the name of the track and append a new number or the next number after the numbers that it sees in its audio files folder. So here's audio recording 5. Great. Now, the next thing we want to do is if we start to edit or trim any of these files, Pro Tools does what we call non-destructive editing, in that it keeps this original master clip or master file, let's call it, and then just saves the edits we make to them. So for instance, if I trim this recording 1 clip here, first I'll click on it. You can see it's highlighted over here, recording 1. Then if I trim it or edit it, we get a new name here, recording _01 -01. If I zoom in a little bit as well, you can see that that's reflected on the clip itself. So we've got this new -01 here. And if I return this to its original length, so just drag it out, it goes back to being the original, just referencing the original file, recording 01. Now, if I edit it again, let's see what name we get this time. Recording _1 -02. So Pro Tools has remembered that we've made an edit previously, and now this is a different edit to that file, and that's probably useful for if you're trying to undo. So for instance, now I've edited up to this second grid point. If I undo, which takes me back to the original recording _01, and then undo again, notice it's remembered that the edited version of this clip, recording _1 -01, actually was trimmed up to this third grid. And if I did another edit again, down to 1 grid here, and zoom in just so we can see the name. It's kept that same name, interestingly enough. Cool. So we're back to normal here. If I do a new edit from this point, it's gone back to 01. Maybe undoing it removes it. So, because I've been pressing Command Z all this time. So now that we've got, let's do this systematically. I pressed undo again. So now I'm going to trim this down to here. That's clip edit, like 01 -01. Extend it back out. So not pressing undo this time, but just trimming it back out to its full length. Notice it disappears. The edited version disappears and we go back to the original file. I'm going to do a new trim up to here. There we go. So now we've got 02. So pressing undo must remove it from the memory in a sense. And then trim it back out. Goes back to, removes the dash, and then do a third. Let's see if I go back to this position here. The same spot, but a second time. There we go. So it's called it 03. And if I go back to here one more time, it should be 04. There we go. So it's just remembering the edits that I've done. And this one here, even though it's zoomed out, is 05. So the takeaway here is that if you see a dash and then a number after the name of the file, which is the name of the track, but an underscore and then a number, you can assume that that's just an edited version. So again, if I just trim down to here, this recording _01 -06 is just some edited form of the master audio file and clip, which is called recording _01. So it's a non-destructive edit of this. So we can just say it's coming from that, and it is that file just in an edited form. Really useful to remember when you're looking through other people's edits, which we're going to do very soon.